This is my first attempt at making a video clip and adding commentary to it. Now here we're just waiting for the battle to finish counting down before we can start. My original plan was to actually run around the outside edge all the way around the other side and come back to my own base. However, I changed my mind later on. Now here we go, I am taking off down the side here as per my original plan to race around the outside perimeter of the battlefield. I was basically just mucking around in this game and just to see if I could actually do this, to race all the way around. What I was planning to do was that when I got down the other side, if I happened to come across any enemy tanks, that see if I could take them out from behind. Basically, that was my original planning. However, nothing goes the way you plan it to, because things change. Here's the first enemy tank that I've come across, and at this point I'm actually trying to make up my mind as to whether I should try and hit him whilst I'm on the move, and I'm trying to move my turret and drive at the same time, and then it was too late, so I thought, stuff it. And here I start weaving to make sure he can't get a bead on me as he tried to fire at me. And here I got spotted by a tank that was off to my right, which I did not see because I was going that fast. And here I am at the enemy base. There's no other tank up here, not even the enemy. And at this point here I changed my mind and decided I'm going to race back down along the side here. So and this is basically where it all goes south for me. I'm getting clobbered from every direction I can think of here and that, and all I'm trying to do is actually head down past the buildings to the right and the cliff facing buildings to the left there as well, and that's as far as I got after losing the track. I concentrated on this one tank which wasn't even firing at me, and after I thought I was able to move, I couldn't, and then I got myself killed, and that was the guy that took me out, the guy that spotted me as I came around the corner. Now at this point I now change my view to one of the other players on my team, and I'm just now sitting back and watching the game from this particular player. And I don't know what this guy in front of this player is doing, what he was trying to do to that rock or whatever, but yeah. Now they decide to go forward. Sorry about that. And now they are looking for more enemy tanks to take care of. And yeah, I don't know why a lot of players do that, where they just run to one side and stop. That seems to happen quite a lot. I've noticed in the games I've played. There he is, he's come up across another tank. You can see he's obviously well played in the games and that, he going backwards and forwards in and out of cover to take out the enemy. Comes down here. And he's actually taking fire from behind him, if you notice. So he's taking care of that one. He knows he's being hit from behind. Now he's dealing with this fella. And as I said, it looks like he's been playing for quite a while, and that, and he knows what he's doing. So he's taking his time, and he is dealing with this enemy. Now he's eliminated him. He knows there's another one around the corner there, but as you can see, it's gone. He has in fact gone up to the right there, and he's noticed that on the game, so he's going up here to see if he can deal with him. And there's two other friendly tanks up here, and one of them actually takes him out. So now he comes over here. And it looks like he's going to have a look-see. Changes his mind and then heads back out. Now he's going down and heading around. One thing I did find whilst playing this game is that there's a lot of other players probably already know about this, but he's actually showed me an advantage point up here that I did not know about, even though I've played this particular scenario quite a few times. And this advantage point is right here, with all these bushes around here, and it's high and it's overlooking the main battlefield here. So whether you'd actually be able to take out anything in the town from here, I don't know, but definitely out in the open there, anything coming around the back of the area towards the fort base that's there would be basically easy pickings from that point, from what I can see. Now at this point he comes up here and it looks like he's heading to capture the base and that, and gets up here, and just as he gets here he spots an enemy tank. I don't think they've spotted him because they haven't taken a shot at him, and he gets 2 shots off him and then he goes. So it's actually a cliff face over there. It's not actually a ramp sort of thing, so the other tank's obviously driven down that cliff face and he's heading over there, and he does the same thing. In my perspective, looking at the game and that, I'm sort of looking to the right here as he goes down, thinking that the enemy tank that was there had gone to the right. In actual fact, it had gone to the left, so as much as he's turned there, I'm looking to the right and I'm not seeing the enemy tank was where he is. Now he's taking care of this tank, which is, by the looks of things, the one that actually eliminated me. Now he's dealt with that tank, and here he actually had the chance to win the game by going up and capturing the base. But he's decided to go down here. But if you have a look at the what do you call it, those little triangle things up the top there telling you all the different blasted how many members are in your thing, there's only 2 fellas left, 2 players left on the green team, as to where there is 6 on the red team. Now up here he's about to help out his fellow teammate. As you just saw, he took a hit from behind him, he was eliminated. When I come around, that tank up there is one that eliminated, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the tank I drove past and ignored. Which means it shows that you really shouldn't ignore tanks. If you've got a chance to take them out, take them out. Otherwise, your fellow team members could end up paying a big price for it later on.